What's good, YouTube land? That Weird Collector here. Today we're taking a look at the only other figure currently released in the McFarlane Toys Mortal Kombat line. Our Hell Spawn has arrived. And first thing I noticed, the box is surprisingly a different color when you compare it to, say, this Johnny Cage box. Just a tiny little thing I noticed, but this packaging is designed to appeal to the eye, so the difference in packaging was made. I love how in the top corner, 14 plus, not a toy. I disagree. It is very much a toy. And Spawn is the only one that has that marking on it. Look at this Johnny Cage packaging. Nope. No. Oh, it does say it. Okay. It says it in the bottom corner. I just found that funny that I had never. I find it funny that I had never seen that or never noticed it. So on the side, Mortal Kombat, do 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 pictures of Spawn, do 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 wraparound picture of Spawn. Also Spawn. On the top, nothing. On the bottom, a whole heck of a lot of nothing. On the back, just a picture of Spawn. Al Simmons. So this look, excuse me, I don't really know much about Spawn besides what Linkara has talked about. So this look is based off his appearance in Mortal Kombat 11. I have no idea where it shows up in the comics, whether it's his current look or an old one. I'm surprised they haven't given us a figure of Chapel yet. Inside, it's a green background with the usual stand there that I will not grab with the Mortal Kombat logo. Here is Spawn. The question pertaining is, how do I get him out? Because it was Kate. Ah, plastic. He also comes with a sword. Oh, I see. Hold on. Yep, there's another one around his boot. This is a hellish nightmare. What else is keeping him in there? Ah, it's alive. Well, it was alive and then it died. And then it's brought back to, yep, Frankenstein. Ah. What is the... Hey, no. Ah, Jesus. That took way too long. Ugh. So, here we go with, from what I can tell, is one of the only modern current Spawn figures in stores. He's very pointy. He's very, not sharp, but well, a little bit. Not sharp enough that it'll cut flesh, but I mean, I'm guessing there's like some probably fans toys or some high-end collectible spawns out there, but for I'd say $30 in a toy slash video game store, I think this is the only spawn currently. He's got his big flowing cape. It is rubbery, probably along with the yeah, some of the rest of the reb pieces on him are rubbery, but here he is compared to Raiden. I'm trying to get them. They're both 7 inches, but I'm trying to, you know, match up. Oh well. Here's Johnny Cage wearing a title belt because reasons. Don't worry about it. Wearing the WWF Attitude Era belt. Here's Scorpy. I have his weapons somewhere. I forget where they are. I took them off him for a bit. For a reason. And here's Sub-Zero. Compare him to everyone in the line. Okay. Yes, comparisons out of the way. And if Sub-Zero will actually stand up. There we go. Give you a look at the head. Looks like Spawn. Again, don't know where this comes from in the comics, so I can't pertain to well, know how much. I know almost nothing about Spawn. I know uh, Nostalgia Critic reviewed the movie, the awful movie, and then Kara has reviewed some comics. So that's, and I have played MK11 briefly a bit, like not much as Spawn, but enough to know that I kind of wanted his action figure, and I like him. He's wearing skin tight clothes with a I guess something that looks like a V, a big V in his chest, going all the way down to his crotch. Now, I don't know whether he still has that after being reborn as a Hellspawn. Whether it's a demonic penis. This video is not for kids because this toy is not a toy, so therefore it is not for kids. It's for teenagers and up, and I definitely think I fall into that category. So, articulation-wise, head, very nice range, although it goes to the limit of the top of the cape. Up and down, left and right. A little bit of side-to-side action. You go, huh? What you just say? I'm gonna fucking kill you for that. Is there a man under all that shit? Universal shoulder joints all the way out, although you do have to give him quite a big angle for the cape. Or the collar, excuse me. I know what this is called. It's a collar. All the way out. All the way out. You do get yourself a bicep swivel here. Double jointed elbow only gives about that much bend due to all the spikiness in the way. Still a decent bend. Not as much as you could get with, well, actually you can, yeah, okay, you can get that if you, I'd consider that the limit of his elbow articulation. I'm trying to force it and it's not gonna go. So, wrist swivel, get forward and backward, There's some wrist motion. Uh, I'm like racking my head trying to make jokes about Spawn, and I really can't. Uh, Torso articulation. Oh, so ooh. No, the cape isn't pegged in. It's permanently attached to him. If anybody was wondering, does not look like it could come out. But I like the white stripes continued all the way up his back, and we get to look. Okay, you can stop looking at his ass now. That's all you're getting. That's all you're getting, perverts. You've got the double ball joint, one for ab crunch side to side, and a second one at the waist. You get a waist and an ab ball joint. So all the kinds of demonic posing you want, he can do, and it's actually kind of appropriate given he's a soldier of the devil and all that. I like his hilarious chained his chain of a belt. Surprising it didn't actually come with some chain accessories. There is a variant that's releasing in October. This was released around a month before this, in May of this year. But there's a variant coming in October that has a different weapon, but I don't think it has anything else other than the different weapon. Hips can go all the way forward. Can go all the way back, but you kind of have to bend it to get out of the cape. Get the cape out of the way. You can do full splits. Do you get a thigh swivel? Yes, you do get a thigh swivel. Not much of one, but still a thigh swivel. Double jointed knee, which does fare better than the ankle. Ah, than the elbow, because you get full range of motion. And you do get your multi-layered ankle joint with a forward and backward hinge, rotation, rotation also in the joint. So rotation connecting the ankle to the joint and connecting the joint to his shin. And you also get a bad looking toe joint, because toe joints rarely ever look good. And you do get the same thing on the other foot. It's just kind of encased in that. I wouldn't say, I don't know if it's a demonic boot, but it doesn't actually cover his foot. It just goes around his foot. So I wouldn't really call it a boot, but at the same time, I guess it functions like a boot, but doesn't give his foot any protection. But I guess he's wearing a suit that is a parasitic symbiotic life form that feeds off the necroplasm that he's made of. So I guess he doesn't really need shoes. I don't know. But, yeah. I like the body, even though he is, again, kind of. You gotta pick where you hold him because there's so many spikes everywhere. And here you get this giant bastard sword. I don't know if it's not quite a giant bastard sword. It is a long sword, goes all the way from his foot to his thigh, to his hip. And he can hold it in either hand. Yeah. I like how I don't know if I forget, it's not the pommel. Because I think the pommel is this piece. The handle Handguard is that. I'm not sure what you call that, but it's pointed, so that's something. Yeah. It also has Spawn's eyes and I guess his face on both sides of the hilt, the handguard, the hilt, whatever. And it's a fairly sturdy material. It's a little bit bendy, but not too much. Because I know Spawn has held many weapons. He prefers guns. He prefers guns. I don't know what he's ever used for melee weapons, but I imagine this sword is in MK11. This is probably the sword he uses in his fatal blow. Don't know if it's from the comics. Don't care. Looks cool. He does look cool holding it. Although I wish he came. I'm not surprised he didn't come with a gun. Kind of wish he came with a gun. Overall, I like this figure of Spawn. I'm happy to have. It's weird that I have a figure. Oh god. Nope, not gonna mention that. I like having a figure of Spawn. He's cool in MK11, so I wanted a toy of him, and this is the only toy of him that's based off his look in MK11. At least his default attire. I want. It hasn't been announced, but I'm guessing they probably won't do any of his other in-game costume variants because they only seem to do one variant per character, and that was only for Scorpion and Sub-Zero because Johnny Cage hasn't gotten a variant, nor has Raiden. So, yeah, the other Spawn figure is the one releasing in October with the different weapon. I don't think there are any other differences. I'm not sure if I'm going to get that one to compare. Or I just might look at it and it looks exactly the same. Also, he looks very tired with the shadows around his green eyes. I think Spawn needs to take a demonic nap. So, yeah, I'm gonna wrap up this video and we'll let Spawn go to sleep. If you're a fan of Spawn, fan of MK11 Spawn, I'd recommend checking out this figure. It has minor. I don't know if there are any nitpicks really, other than some points of articulation don't get as much range as I think they should. But other than that, he's perfectly fine for a modern, highly posable figure of Spawn. Which in itself is a weird sentence to say, because how many people regularly think of Spawn enough that they'd want an action figure of him? I guess people have played MK11, so there you go. Tie-ins, yay! Get more money! Do 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 do. Ching ching! And I do imagine his comic book probably still on shelves somewhere. So, yeah. Spawn. It's good. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. Until next time, stay safe and keep it weird. Bye. Mortal Kombat. Do 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 do. You're probably gonna get copyright, even though. Never mind. Bye. Do 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 do. Mortal Kombat.